Newydd has changed so much since I've been involved since 2016. So, there have been some major developments. So I've been through 2 corporate plan cycles. I'm really proud of the way we co-produced our latest corporate plan with the board and senior management team and involvement of our colleagues and our tenants. Really proud of that, and I think we've got a great plan that we're working towards at the moment. The change in governance structure, so we've moved to a common board. We've also co-produced our new corporate plan, which is fantastic ambition for Newydd over the coming years, and we're working hard towards achieving those objectives. I am also really proud of the way the whole organisation responded to the pandemic, and everyone just stepped up and did whatever we could for our tenants, our communities and for each other, and that was really heartwarming, so I'm really proud of that. Just embrace it. I don't think there's a nicer or more welcoming place to step up into a chair role. The culture here is amazing at Newydd. The board are, great people who provide great challenge but also great support, and I just think it's such a welcoming place with so many opportunities ahead of us. Good luck, embrace it. It's been such a privilege, and I'm looking forward to handing the baton on to the next chair. I'm looking forward to seeing more growth, more developments, building more homes for our tenants, supporting them through what is a difficult time economically, and making sure that we as Newydd do all we can for our communities.
I've been part of the Newydd family since 2015. I'm not from a housing background, so I came through the Women Leading Boards programme, having worked within sport and education and health, and I had a particular interest in housing and found my way to Newydd and quickly realised actually the values, the culture sat really well. And it got under my skin, so I applied from a voluntary role into the boards. And I've been on the board and chair of governance committee for the last few years, and as of today we're really fortunate to step into the role as chair. I feel really privileged. I feel part of the Newydd family. Wherever I go, I'm very proud to say that I'm connected to Newydd. And I'm always curious about people's views and opinions of Newydd, and that stems from a lot of things. It stems from the great staff, the colleagues around the board table, but also interactions we have with families themselves. My role will be one of collaborative approaches and to facilitate the discussions. I have a high level of trust in the board and the staff, so that makes my role an awful lot easier. But remaining focused to deliver the corporate plan is going to be really important. We've come a long way since I joined the board in 2015. And probably the major milestones for us, first of all, would be the incorporation and the bringing together of the group company structure. Claire played an absolute instrumental role in kind of leading that approach. We've seen some changes, so the recruitment of the chair and the directors, and the broadening of the skill set of the board members. When we look at the strength, depth, equality and diversity that now sits around that board table, that brings me real heart and pride. And then more latterly around the implementation of the governance review and the really great experience we've all had in co-developing the corporate plan and the ambition that sits within that, which I genuinely believe will future-proof the organisation and provide better outcomes for our tenants.